Hi, my name is Devan, and I'm an incoming junior at La Jolla High School in San Diego, California. For the remote version of the 2020 Blue Stamp Engineering program, I chose the Arduino obstacle avoiding robot. My first milestone that I completed today was the overall base of the robot that essentially has the car function but not the obstacle avoiding yet. I just wanted to make sure that it could run smoothly, both backwards and forwards at different speeds. So I will give a brief demonstration of this now. I just need to insert the battery into the battery holder. Okay, so it's going, so I did it to go forwards, and then now it's gonna go backwards, like so. So that's basically how it works. And this can work on ground, and it can go backwards and forwards and change direction whenever I want, dictated by my code. So the simplified process of how I did this entire thing was that I started with the chassis here, and I built up from there. I followed a set of very confusing directions, and I was able to attach the motor holders, the motors, the hammer chassis, the battery pack, and the wheels on either side. And then from there, I moved from mechanical to electrical, and I attempted to create a circuit that made the motor go forward, basically. So I started with the Arduino Uno 3, which is right here, and this is the brains of any project that consists of Arduino, that has the name Arduino in it, and it controls inputs and outputs, both digital and analog, and contours to basic robots, such as cars. For this specific one, it uses the motor driver to adapt, and what the motor driver does is that it manipulates and controls speed and direction and distance. So what happens is that information from the code is inserted into the Arduino, which is then set into the motor driver. And this is the first part of the circuit. And then the motor driver uses a set of techniques called the PWM for the speed manipulation and the H-bridge for the direction control. And from here, it's attached to the motors on each side and the external power source to power the Arduino. And this essentially creates an entire circuit mixed with the battery pack to power the motor driver. And the circuit lets the motors run very smoothly. And from there, you insert it into the car, and for right now I have rubber bands, but later I will solder it down to make it more permanent. There are many challenges that I faced in this particular stage. For one, I had a malfunctioning motor part, so I needed to get that fixed. And then I needed to fix my code because my computer was not responding to the code. So I needed to fix it, change computers, and I finally realized that one of my wheels was backwards, and I needed to manipulate the code to change that. And then later, I realized that it was still not working. So then I was trying to figure out what happened. And then as a group, my entire Blue Stamp Engineering group realized that we need to add an extra wire from the 5-volt part of the Arduino to the motor driver 5-volt part to give it an extra boost of power. And that worked perfectly, and now every time I insert the battery or add the power, I'm able to control it. The next stage in this process would be to add the sensors, solder everything down, and make sure the robot is the complete model. And from there, I can add modifications and be successful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.